They weren't ready to believe you before, but now they're scared not to. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. Ooh, they need more time. This person will approach you. That's what I'm getting. I don't usually like to make future predictions. I'm here to guide you in the moment, not tell you the future, because the future could change. But you need to know something. This person's thinking about it right now, and if they keep thinking about it, they're going to approach you. Anything sent to harm you has been bound. You need to not be afraid of this. Nothing can harm you. In fact, anything sent to harm you only makes you more prosperous. That's how we transmute energy. You become more prosperous as a result of this. They weren't ready to believe something. We must move on. Am I important to you? They feel like you abandoned them mid-ship. That's weird. Holding you back. They were holding you back. Whoa, look at this. Ghosted, immature, and you need to move on. So this is someone who, you know what? If they ghosted you, it was for your own good. You said something they were not ready to believe. This doesn't have to be romantic. It's just somebody disappeared. You have nothing to be afraid of. Why is that coming through? Let's not get into lower vibrational emotions. Let's just focus on the positive. Feel you slipping away. I regret what I said. You were protected from me, from them. I will never admit how much you hurt me. I hide my true feelings. I threw you away. You would have left me anyway, and you left when I needed you. Do you see a common theme here? I do. A whole lot of throwing each other away, leaving when I needed you, left. My gosh, this is terrible. Threw you away. You hurt me, protected from me. Just, whoa. This is one of those things where you need to step back and just trust your divine creator that this worked out the best for you, okay? Just going by vibes here. I'm just going by emotion. That's what my messages are. I go by emotion on a channel, really. It's why at times it's hard for me to put it into words. Just keep going past this. What else do you need to know? You give off healing energy and they really miss it. You know what? You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on healing yourself. And you know what? I want you to just sit. If you really want this person to heal, either pray for them healing, say affirmations for them, but really take some time and just think about their healing. Imagine them healing. I know it sounds crazy, but you can do that. Your mind is that powerful. Send good thoughts their way. People think that's crazy to say, like prayers or, look, all of it. Anything, any of that stuff. If you said send good intentions their way, that energy is so powerful. We've been tricked into thinking it's nothing, but it's everything. You are overanalyzing. There are no coincidences. Look at this. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It kind of goes along with this. Anything sent to harm you hath been bound. Speak the truth in love. No one can dim your light. You pass the test. Wow. This is heavy. Okay. I'm just going to let these cards sit with you because I feel like as I read through them, you got flashes of something if this is for you. And I'm not even really supposed to read into it because you've been overanalyzing. Like you just... I pray that this is the last time you analyze it. In fact, that's what I mean. Like, there are times when people get mad at me because they're like, why didn't you go on with this part of the reading? You know why? Because my job here is not to just keep you stuck in this 3D world. In fact, my job is the opposite of that. I'm trying to lift you out of it. The readings are just enough to cast a shadow, and it doesn't take much. It does not take much light at all. Look, no one can dim your light. It doesn't take much light at all to chase the shadow away. That's why I don't do personal readings. I'm not here for that. I don't have the energy for it. I do not have the mental energy to listen to people's problems. Oh my gosh. Sorry, no. Open your eyes. Not too good to be true. Speak life. Wow. Okay, this goes back to something. There was no coincidence. You know? Oh, wow. Okay. There was a major thing that happened here. Because I've had a few things like this happen. Do you know we live in a gigantic storybook? That's why everybody I've ever met, like I used to write fiction for a living. I don't do it anymore. It was too much for me mentally. Oh goodness. I swear I have PTSD now, just the way that the creative part of me battled with the people pleaser part of me. It was terrible. Yes, I was a best-selling author under several pen names. Don't even ask for pen names because it was that stressful. I just want it behind me. That's why I don't talk about it. Having said that, like back when I was really in the thick of writing and I'd tell people, because now I don't even talk about it. I'm only bringing it up to prove a point. I don't like to talk about it. I will talk about it at some point, but not in the way you probably think. I won't answer questions about it. But what I will say is this. People love to say it, and I'm sure it happens to any fiction writer. Comment maybe if if you feel like it. I'm sure there's fiction writers here. There's tons of them out there. When you tell people you write fiction, people love to say this. I'm telling you, I've heard it a million times. They say, especially women. I'm sorry, women say this to me all the time, or at least they used to. They say, "I got some stories, or I got a life story." People wouldn't believe it. People always think, I could tell you some stories. Number one, they assume you're just sitting around waiting on ideas. No, far be it. Oh my gosh, that is so not the case. The idea doesn't write the book. You write the book, okay? I got a million ideas for books, but what I don't have are a million hours in which to write all those books. You know what I mean? So anyway, people think that their story is so, rare. I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever you are, and I'm not trying to burst your bubble. I'm not trying to be mean. But I've heard that so many times, it just makes me grit my teeth. I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, but your story is not the fascinating tale that you think it is, no matter how crazy it is. I've got my own. You wouldn't even believe. I've got stuff I can prove to you over social media. Go look at my second pin post on TikTok, and I have other videos I can make about that. That's not even the craziest coincidence that's happened to me, okay? Whatever happened to you, that's what I'm getting, okay? I've had some major coincidences happen, okay? When I say major, I mean going back to the day I was born. Major coincidence. I have a sibling who was born the day before me, 10 years earlier. And I was born on a major holiday. That's all I'm going to say. On the front page of the paper. No coincidences. All kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, it started the day I was born. You wouldn't believe it. I don't care what I'm talking about it. Because I know I'm not that special. I know I'm not special. No more special than anybody else. You're special too. You know what I mean? Here's what I'm trying to say. This is a situation where something monumental happened. Where there was some kind of big coincidence, if you want to call it that, but it wasn't a coincidence. There are no coincidences. Not too good to be true. Something happened that opened your eyes, once in a blue moon, you get those. Well, I shouldn't say once in a blue moon. Now that the veil is thin and we're going through this ascension and all this crazy stuff going on, you're going to start seeing more stuff like this. You're going to see more plot lines wrap up. I just got that. That's funny. You're going to see that. God is the master storyteller. I learned that writing books. You wouldn't believe the stuff I wrote. What you don't realize is when you're writing, even now, right now, that's why, I'm tapping into the God space. Did you know that? This is God energy, the creating, because what I'm doing is I'm creating this on the fly. I'm creating this as I go. That is where God lives. I've learned that. These energies, these emotions, oh my gosh. I channel it only from the spirit of unconditional love. Anyway, what I'm getting to. You have had a major thing happen, and it's happening to all of us because there's a shift, spiritual shift, all kinds of them. All kinds of crazy stuff going on. But I claim it for us. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm just getting a sense of somebody just really feeling like they're tossed and turned by the waves. We're all feeling it right now, but it's a good thing. Let's embrace it. Instead of saying we have to go through this, let's say we get to go through this. And I know there's devastation out there. But I also know how fast things can change. And I know that, if you follow people like Dolores Cannon, rest in peace, she said, and I honestly agrees with my spirit, she said that, a lot of people chose to come here for such a time as this. People who lose their lives short, they knew what they were getting themselves into. I'm not even joking. And I see it now. So have peace. It doesn't mean we need to just go on about life with a smile on our face. I know it's hard, but we got this. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. We are brave and successful, and we attract healthy relationships. We're going to the new earth together. I claim it. I am grateful for this ascension. I am grateful to be in it with you guys. I am grateful to say this over social media. We are having a successful ascension out of this 3D earth. You are brave. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.